What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark family has responded to Team USA not putting her on the squad. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Ever since news broke late Friday night about Caitlin Clark not being on Team USA to go to Paris to play in the Olympics, the internet has been on fire. Fans from all over the nation has reacted to the Olympic Committee not allowing Caitlin Clark to be on the team. Now, yesterday, more information did come out as to reasons being why they decided to not allow Caitlin Clark to play. One reason being was that her fan base was a little bit too much, bruh, which is still so crazy to me, because basically y'all saying she too popular to be on the team. Another reason was being that Minnesota Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve stated that she hasn't been to the trenches with Caitlin Clark. And what's crazy about that whole situation is that they knew months ago that Caitlin Clark was not going to be on the Olympic team. And it's just a weird situation surrounding why they decided not to let this young lady play. She's garnering a lot of viewership, getting a lot of fans to come to these games. And to me, it's just bad business. Now, with all that being said, before we get into what her family put on social media late yesterday, many celebrities have spoken out in regards to the Caitlin Clark situation. Two people in particular videos is currently going viral. That is Robert Griffin III and Emmanuel Ocho once again. With all that being said, let's roll the footage.
Belly aching and crying about Caitlin Clark not making the women's U.S. national basketball team for the Olympics. Caitlin Clark is clearly the most popular women's basketball player in the world, but she is not better than or earned the opportunity more to be on the team than the women who were selected. Let's have a real conversation about this. When you look at her being on the team, who benefits from that? Well, the sport benefits from it. The broadcast partners benefit from it, and the women on the team would benefit from it because there would be an increased number of people watching them do what they do best. So ask yourself, who actually benefits from Caitlin Clark not being on the women's national team? Caitlin Clark benefits. For one, she needs the rest and an off season to help her go into her next WNBA season the best she can possibly be. Secondly, if she's selected over guards who are currently better than her and have earned the opportunity, it's only going to intensify the debate and the divide that surrounds Caitlin Clark and the WNBA and women's basketball already. We all know Caitlin Clark is a baller and her three-point shooting is extremely exciting. But by not selecting her to the women's national team based off of her popularity, they've actually set her up to earn her opportunity to be on the team on the basketball court, not just in the court of public opinion. The U.S. women's national team will win the gold medal with or without Caitlin Clark, even if fewer people watch it. They have won 7 straight gold medals and have a 70-3 record in Olympic play. So the real question we need to be asking is, why won't the masses support these women who have earned the opportunity, are better players, and have been dominant for so long? Get at me when you have that answer.
Caitlin Clark being left off the Olympic team is probably the best thing that could happen to her. For the first time, she gets to freaking rest. And think about what rest has done for her. If you were watching the Fever game yesterday, she had her most efficient game ever. I believe 7 3-pointers made off 12 attempts. She dropped 30 points. Why? Because she finally got some freaking rest. The Fever played 11 games in 20 days. Over that same 20-day period, the back-to-back champs Las Vegas Aces, they only played 6 games. The Fever have already played 12 games this season. While some teams have only played 9 games. Caitlin Clark went from a college season to a national championship to moving from Iowa to Indiana after being drafted number 1. To go play in Paris means, number 1, you got to go to Paris. So after playing all these games, now she would have to go to a foreign country where you're not only being bombarded by domestic questions, now you're being bombarded by international questions. And here is probably, in my mind, the most important reason why she should have been left off the team. Sports on the court, it's the ultimate meritocracy. The best players get to play. Caitlin Clark has not yet proven that she is one of the 12 best players. She hasn't yet proven it. She might be in our minds, and she might be one day, but today she hasn't proven she's one of the 12 best players in basketball. So if you want to put her on the team, who you leaving off? Because Agumba Wale on the Dallas squad, she tied a WNBA record with 9 consecutive games of 20 points or more, and she got left off the squad. So now you want to put Caitlin Clark on the squad, who you kicking off. Because though we don't want to use the word jealousy or envy in regards to how some WNBA players have treated Caitlin Clark, if you would have given her a roster spot over somebody they believe to be more deserving, how you think that's going to make a bunch of uber competitive and uber accomplished women feel? It probably wouldn't make them feel too good about Caitlin Clark. The only negative for Caitlin Clark is a vanity award. When she's done with her career, she'll look at all of her gold medals and realize she could have had one more. But the U.S., they don't need her on the squad. They are 70-3 in the Olympic stretch without her. They've won 7 consecutive gold medals. They will be fine. Obviously, you and I as fans, sucks for us, but half the time those games are played at odd hours because they're played in Europe. So were you really going to wake up and watch them anyway? All in all, best thing that could have happened for Caitlin Clark, in my mind. Finally, it puts her first.
That was former NFL players Robert Griffith III and Emmanuel Oko weighing in on the whole situation with Caitlin Clark. Get down in the comment section. Let me know you guys' thoughts about everything they had to say. Now, the U.S. women's teams have won 7 gold straight medals without Caitlin Clark. And the way it's looking, they more than likely is going to win a 8th one. But it just would have been sweeter, bro, to have Caitlin Clark on there, to be a rookie, to get the medal, to have all these viewers, because I believe people was definitely going to wake up late to look at Caitlin Clark play in the Olympics. Let's just keep it 100. Moving on to the main focus of the video, that is Caitlin Clark family showing support and a little outrage over Caitlin Clark being left off the Olympic team. Caitlin Clark's mother immediately retweeted this tweet from USA Today reporter. Let's pull it up right now. USA Today reporter Kristen Brianne tweeted out, "Is it true Caitlin Clark, the biggest name in women's basketball, who has electrified record crowds while being named WNBA Rookie of the Month, has been left off the 2024 U.S. Olympic women's basketball team roster? 3 sources have told me this confirmed my overnight reporting," which she did drop an article early Saturday morning confirming that Caitlin Clark was going to be left off the team. She was the one who actually broke the story. Now, Caitlin Clark's mother immediately retweeted this, showing support that, yeah, bruh, it kind of ain't right that they left her off. Now, Christine Brianne also had another tweet that stated USA Today's basketball timing is terrible. Clark just made 7 threes and scored 30 points in front of the largest WNBA crowd in 17 years, which was 20,303 in D.C., more than double the crowd Chicago drew the night before in the same arena, bruh. Caitlin Clark got the nation on fire. Now, her brother also took to Twitter to like the post of Yahoo Sports confirming the reason why Caitlin Clark was left off the team. The post stated, "Concern over how Clark millions of fans will react to what will likely be a limited playing time on a stacked roster was a factor in the decision making, bruh, for Caitlin Clark not being on the team." So as you guys can see, Caitlin Clark family has spoken subliminally, though. You got to pay attention to the signs. Seem like they ain't pleased with Caitlin Clark and left off the team, and there's millions of Americans all over this country that is mad as well. Get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.